Hi folks, I'm just popping in here to show my face and to tell you about some exciting news. We are just about to launch the annual Hookanory Mini-Monster Cow, which I've done for the last 2 years. So this year will be the 3rd year, and I think because it's a little bit different to the normal crochet along, I thought I would talk to you a little bit about it. So the main things you need to know are, first of all, what you'll be making, which is Count Eggula. So some of you may already know that the Mini-Monster Cow is always based on my original signature pattern, Humphrey the Rainbow Humpty, and so but every year I give him a little bit of a Fright Club overhaul. So this year we have Count Eggula. So Count Eggula is like a Dracula Humpty Dumpty, and he comes with his own backstory, which I'll be sharing with you on Instagram and on my blog and in my newsletter very soon. And the idea is that over the space of a week you will get all the pattern pieces to make him. The only way you can join in is by my newsletter, so you'll need to sign up by clicking the link in the bio, and that will take you to join the newsletter and you'll get all the details through for that. Okay, so that's number one. You're making Count Eggula. Ha ha, he's great. And not only that, there's a competition. So once you've made your amigurumi, which is it's a nice simple design, it has a little bit of colour work in it, and the cape itself is a no-sew cape, so there's a little bit of tricky kind of joining here where you get working in front loop only and stuff like that, but it comes out really nice. It means you don't have to do lots of sewing of pieces with this, so it's slightly more advanced than last year's, which is another reason that I like to try and base it on the original Humpty pattern and then just take a little step further with some of the skills. So if you're joining in, you'll develop your skills over the different years. So yeah, so that's the pattern. And the competition, yes, it's crochet, you make the crochet item, but my concept is that you don't have to be the best crocheter in order to win. So my competition is a photo or media entry based competition. So what you do is you make your Count Eggula over the week, and then you'll have another week to take a photograph, create a piece of media, a composite image, an animation, a small film, whatever, a reel, whatever you want to do, as long as your Count Eggula is the main focus. Okay, so that means no AI generated Count Eggula, but if you wanted to use AI as a tool to create a background that is using your original photograph of your Count Eggula, that's okay. However, I will say I'm quite old school. I used to be an art teacher, so I'm more impressed by people's homemade ideas and old school techniques than just clicking a button and turning it into something amazing. I'm quite the first year, sorry, the winner did a little animation using like drawings and cutouts and like proper stop motion animation, old school techniques, and it is awesome. So if you want to see that, you can see that on my blog and on my YouTube channel, Hookanory Crochet Club. But yeah, so you take a photo, you create your media, you create your series of images, whatever you want to do, and then this year I've created a Google form so that you can upload your media to enter. So it's all done via the Google Doc. Not the Google the Google Doc, not the Google Doc. So sorry. Anyway, so you upload your media via the Google Doc, Google form, and you'll need to supply your name and your Instagram handle. You need to be age 13 to enter. If you're under 18, I will need your parents to write their name on the Google form to authorise that you're allowed to enter, okay? Because I don't want there to be any sort of, you know, competition entries that your parents don't know about if you're a bit younger. But I want it to be open to everyone. So the winner will be the most exciting, the most creative, the most interesting, the most spooky, just the most unusual or humorous or just different photograph or piece of media. So it doesn't matter if you're actually quite rubbish at crochet, honestly. I just want to encourage people to have a go. So if you make your account regular, don't worry if it's a little bit wonky, don't worry if it's a bit holy. If that's your first amigurumi, awesome. That's the main thing, is to get going at it, to give it a go. My first stuff was like, the eyes were on sideways, didn't even do the right stitch. When I tried to do colour work, it all ended up sliding around the face and all sorts. So honestly, it doesn't matter. What I'm looking for is that you do something creative with it and upload that image. And it's going to be the image that is the most important aspect of it and the ideas behind it, rather than whether you're the best crocheter in the world, okay? Because otherwise it will just be people that do professional testing or whatever that win. And I want to make sure it's accessible to all levels of crochet, and particularly to encourage people who've not done an awful lot before. Okay, so waffle. I'm gonna have to cut this down for Instagram, it's not gonna go on it. This will be the YouTube version. So what else do you need to know? It's free. It's a free cow, okay? And not only that, there are prizes. It's not just a competition and, oh great, brilliant, this person's won. There are awesome prizes. And last year I had a very silly idea which I'm carrying on going forward, which is the Golden Egg Cup Trophy. Okay, so it's a very serious, prestigious award, and this year the Egg Cup is not golden because it's themed around Count Egula. So I'm just going to show you the trophy for this year. Okay, you ready for this? Da, da, da. I love it. It makes me laugh so much. Anyway, yeah, so I had a little bit of help from my other half for this one because he makes custom action figures. So yeah, the Golden Egg Cup is made with some special wings attached, and he's got his fang, and he's got a bit of glittery blood there for spookiness, and you've got the little wooden etched disc with Hookanory on it. And oh, look at this, really very professional graphics here. Look, yes, Mini-Monster Crochet 2024, and then the winner will get their name written on the bottom. And this is a one-off, money can't buy prize, made by me with a little bit of help from Scott, and it's sort of black and sparkly, and you'll be sent this as your prize to keep forever. And you will also get a set of custom themed, Halloween themed stitch markers, which I forgot to bring outside, but I'm not going to go and get them. I will just try and put a little picture in, like if I can work out how to do it, and show you what that is. So you'll get some stitch markers as well, which are themed around the 3 different mini monster cows we've done so far, which is Frankenstein, which is the Franken egg. We have done Humpkin, the Halloween Humpty Pumpkin, and then this year it's a batty one, it's Count Egula. Okay, so you'll get those stitch markers as well. And not only that, you will also get a PDF download of all the patterns that I have released so far. So that's all the patterns I've got in my Ravelry shop, you will get a PDF copy of. Okay, so that's quite a cool prize. And we're also going to have 2 runners-up who will get a choice of 2 patterns each from my pattern store. So so there we go. It's open worldwide. I'm prepared to send this wherever it may go across the world if necessary. But you cannot get this anywhere else. This is made by me, and next year when I do it, it will be a different one that will be themed around whatever I decide to do the Mini-Monster Cow theme for next year. Okay, so if you want to join in, if you want to make Humpkin, sorry, not Humpkin, what am I on about? Count Egula. You think I'm wearing this to remind myself that I'm talking about bats and Dracula. No, I can't remember. I start calling Humpkin. Probably because I've got my chicken just walking around the floor here, around in front of the camera. It's putting me off. Anyway, if you want to make a Count Egula and you want to get a chance to win this prize, you need to sign up for my newsletter, because that's the only way you can join in. So it's free, but you need to sign up for the Hookanory newsletter, which you can do with the link in bio on Instagram. You can head to my blog, which is hookanory.com. And yeah, there'll be some links in my stories as well. And I think if I can get round to it, I will put a link in Facebook. But otherwise, head on over to Instagram, click on that link, sign up to my newsletter, and you will start receiving the information about the materials you need and a reminder of how it works. So like I said, it's all free. You get to make this whatever happens. That pattern will come to you no matter what. You don't have to send a part and say you've done it and get the next part. You will automatically get all of the parts coming through straight to your inbox. And then if you make it in time and you're really up for a challenge, then you'll have a week once the cow is finished to create your image and upload it in the chance to win the trophy, the amazing trophy. I'm excited about it. I hope you are. And I hope you'll enjoy the chance of making your Count Egula, of reading his story, because yes, he has his own story rhyme which I've made for him, which you can also print and gift it along with him to whoever you want to give your Count Egula to, or you can use it as a story at bedtime. And yeah, enter the competition. It should be good. So it all starts on Sunday the 13th, because I always start my Mini Monster Cow on the 13th, because that is the lucky spooky day. And the deadline for the competition is the 27th. So you'll have a couple of weeks to make him, enter the comp, and then winners will be announced by midnight on the 31st of October. So guys, I hope you enjoy this and I hope you want to enter. It's great fun and it's free. So head over to hookanory.com or my Instagram at Hookanory and enter.